guys, and welcome back for episode number 29. On today's show, I'll be telling a night terror story. Before we get started, you know what to do.
Like, share, subscribe, and favorite us on all of your listening platforms. Oh, and follow. Follow.
If you do have a story that you'd like to tell or you'd like to share with us, you can send it to jwcarterfilmworks@gmail.com. Send it to our Facebook group, Mysteries and Beliefs Podcast with John Carter, and we can share it on an upcoming episode. And today I have two listeners on the show to my night terrors.
Guests.
You guys are listeners because I'm just going to tell you the story.
We're still guests.
Okay. So Lisa's on the show, and we have our reoccurring regular on the show
I'm a
as well.
reoccurring regular.
No, our real reoccurring regular.
Jeez. Go
Hello,
ahead.
reoccurring regular.
Hi.
Now, we had a conversation about this before on another show we talked about was sleep paralysis. And I talked about my take on sleep paralysis. A lot of cases or experiences of sleep paralysis can be explained away most of the time with science.
Right.
But sometimes there are cases that could be true. Before I get to the story, I'm going to tell you guys something else that just happened to me the other day. This sparked it because these experiences had happened back to back to me. On Monday, I was sitting at my desk and I've spoke about my experiences that I had at my job before, but this time I wasn't by myself. It was in the afternoon, probably about 2:00, and the rest of the staff was there. I'm sitting at my desk, plain as day, and I always complain about how quiet it is, right?
Right.
I'm doing some paperwork, just typing away at the computer, and someone calls my name, a female voice, like they were standing directly in front of me.
Uh-oh.
I turned around and looked because they always say you should look before you respond to a voice.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
That is a thing. That's a superstition.
Oh, okay.
Where the voice came from was directly in front of me. There's my computer, there's my monitor, there's the counter, and there's the walkway. I looked sideways. I didn't see anybody. I looked left and I looked right. There's no female.
Right.
The only person that was beside me is another person that I work with, which is a gentleman. So that's an experience that had happened recently.
Did anybody else hear the voice?
I don't know. I don't know if they did because he was the only one that's there. And a lot of times he's on the phone because he does what we call nurses pod work and he
Sure.
has headphones on. He's talking to patients on
Sure.
the phone. So I don't think anybody else, or if they would have heard it, they would not have paid attention to it because it's not their name.
Mm.
Was it
Because
soft or loud?
it was a soft female voice, but it was loud enough like somebody was standing over me trying to get my attention.
That's your
Gotcha.
spirit guide trying to get your attention.
I sat back and I was like, okay. I ignored it because, the stuff like that doesn't bother me. And you guys already know when I hear sounds and stuff around the house at night or whatever, it doesn't bother me, faze me at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
It phases me.
I know it phases you. Well, it's late at night tonight that we're recording it. You think you're going to be able to go to sleep after I tell you the story?
Depends upon what you tell me. Do I need to take something to put me to
I'm gonna be
sleep?
knocked out regardless. So.
Take some Xanax or something before. But this is not the first episode that I had of this. I decided to tell the story because this has happened several times. And it's been the past couple of months that this has been going on. We talked about this before as well, is when you start digging into paranormal stuff, you can bring stuff onto you.
Open yourself up to be
Open yourself up.
Yeah.
Of course, with this podcast, we've been doing a little bit more digging into and more investigating in some of the paranormal things. But we haven't been playing with any Ouija boards. We haven't been going on any ghost hunts or anything like that. So I don't see how I could be opening myself up to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you did just speak about Demon House. So
I just spoke about Demon House last week, but this has been going on for a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't do that.
No, I
don't want to hear it then.
I'm telling you, this is a good story because the
Why
Halloween
would you do
season, and
that?
it's a very good story.
You told me
There's
I feel set up because you said it was a dream. And
no,
now
that's I'm going to explain that part of it too.
He has to set it up.
I have to set it up.
okay,
Okay.
you just want me to leave. That's what I'm going to leave mid
For
story.
some reason, this is not, of course, it's not a joke, but it seems like there's certain times of the night, there's always a presence in our room.
Don't do that.
I kid you not. I feel sometimes I've been waking up feeling that somebody's standing there, but I never see anybody. But you know how you feel a presence if someone's standing over top of you
Mm-hmm.
and you just automatically wake up. If I were to walk in your room, at some point you would feel me standing there and you would wake up.
Yep.
And there's been a lot of times over the past couple of months that I've been woken up just out of a dead sleep. And I feel like somebody's standing there, but then I kind of like
Brush it off.
brush it off, go back to sleep. Because a couple of times I thought it was you going to the bathroom and just kind of making your way back in the dark. But you weren't in the bathroom, you were in the bed sleep. One night I was sitting there messing around with my iPad. And you weren't in the room, you were still out in the living room. So I'm sitting there. So I wasn't going to sleep or anything. I had the TV on. I was playing around with my iPad. And all of a sudden I started getting goosebumps. Not chills, but you know how you get the feeling if you're starting to get chills
Mhm.
Yeah.
or if you get scared for no reason, you start to get goosebumps. I started getting goosebumps just looking at my iPad. And I was not looking at anything paranormal, anything like that at all. I was looking at some podcast stuff
Maybe it's
on
blood
YouTube.
pressure. I don't know. Does blood pressure give you goosebumps?
No.
Oh. Listen, I don't know. I'm just trying to debunk it.
Jeez. No. Again, it felt like somebody was standing there. The lights was on and everything.
Right.
So on Tuesday, because I wanted to tell the story yesterday, but you didn't want to listen to it. So I'll tell it today. Tuesday night, I went to sleep every single night for many years. We've always watched something paranormal on television. So that's no big deal. I never had bad dreams about anything that I watch paranormal on TV. If that was the case, I would have bad dreams every single night, right?
Right. I just thought about something, but go ahead.
You want to share before?
Maybe it was something that we watched that you invited something in.
I don't know. No, I don't think
I don't know.
so.
You watched some random
A
stuff.
lot of stuff that we've watched has been repeated because I didn't finish watching it before.
Yeah, but those weird shows that you watch, they're just weird.
You talk about those weird, dumb movies with no ending, huh,
Yeah,
Chantel?
like those
Mhm.
just weird.
Okay.
No point to him.
Just demon stuff for no reason.
Because I want to,
It's corny.
yeah, some of them are corny.
I'd rather for you to watch Shark Week, like repeat on
But
that.
we always watch Kim Russo all the time at night too.
Okay, that's different. But go ahead.
And actually, that's what I was watching. That Tuesday night, we were watching Ernie Hudson on her TV show.
Oh, okay.
So it was paranormal, but it wasn't anything about how this dream was.
Sure.
I was watching that.
You were man crushing on him because of his fitness.
Oh, well, yeah, he was Diesel back in the day. Back to the story. I was watching Kim Russo. Like I said, we watch something paranormal just about every single night before I go to bed. So that's my night juice. I fell asleep, apparently. After we had like this dream conversation, and you remember, Chantel, we talked about kind of controlling your dream that you know that you're in the dream.
Lucid dreaming.
Not really like lucid dreaming, but
You're just aware that
you're aware
asleep.
that you're dreaming and you can
Mhm.
wake yourself up. So
Yeah.
I've been doing that lately. So I'm fully aware when I'm in a dream. It's like, oh, this is a dream. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. Right.
Mhm.
So the exact same thing happened. I was in this dream. You guys probably never watched this TV show before, but I'll show you a clip or something of it. It's called Outcast it's either Cinemax, I think it was. It's about the demonic stuff. I have not watched that TV show in about a year and a half or so.
It doesn't even sound interesting.
A long time ago. It is very interesting because it's about exorcisms and things like that. So I'm laying in the bed and I feel myself getting a sleep paralysis.
Sure.
Almost, right?
Right.
And the thing about sleep paralysis, everybody always says it's the witch on your chest.
Mhm.
It's the old hag. It's a demon trying to take your breath. And that's what sleep paralysis is. But I'm laying in the bed. I see everything in our bedroom. It's dark. The TV's not on. And I see this black, thick smoke type thing on the ceiling just above the headboard. It was probably no more than 2 feet across, but it was just moving around up and down off of the bed. I could not move. This is what I'm thinking. This is sleep paralysis. And I'll show you the clip. I'll try to find something on YouTube to post it. When I'm talking about this black, I mean, it was black. When people like say blacker than black, it was blacker than
Yeah.
darkness in the room.
Sure. Darkness.
So it was just hovering up above me. And the same thing I did, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, because this thing felt like it was just attacking me, whatever it
Right.
was doing, because it came down the wall and it was just on me. And I
Right.
was screaming, And then I said, wait a minute. I said,
I'm asleep.
I'm asleep. This is a dream.
Right.
So I did what I normally do in my mind. And I said, this is a dream. I'm going to wake up.
Yeah.
I wake up, I get up and go to the bathroom. And then I go, oh shit, I can't get up. I'm struggling again after I so-called pulled myself out of this sleep paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm struggling again. I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm struggling, trying to get up, wake myself up. I'm going, this is a dream. This is a dream. I kept doing it over and over and over again. And then finally I got up. I was like, okay, this is done. It was still dark in the room.
Right.
And I went to the bathroom.
Right. You didn't
I
carry your
came
phone
back
for the
in.
light?
I never carry my phone.
Oh, I'm
to the
glad your
bathroom.
vision is good enough.
So I get up to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I come back. My alarm goes off. Like, oh shit, now it's time to get up to go to work. I fucking cannot get up. The same thing. It happened 3 times in a row. Each one of those was sleep paralysis that I was trying to pull myself out. And each and every time I could not get up.
Oh, wow. It's almost like, the movies where people think they are awake, but they're
Yeah,
really.
it's like I was hallucinating,
Mhm.
almost like Inception, that there was different layers of it. It happened 3 times in a row that I swore, I mean, when I got up to go to the bathroom, it was exactly like our room. It was exactly like I get up normally. I saw everything. I saw you laying on the bed, everything just like I normally do.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up the final time, my alarm really did go off.
Oh, wow.
And I finally got up.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
This started probably, I don't know, because of course you don't know in dream time how long
Mm-mm.
that would last.
Right.
I have not had an episode of any type of sleep paralysis since I was in my 20s.
Right.
So where would this come from now?
Yeah. Where would it come from now?
It's awfully strange. And
Are you under stress?
no different from
No
last
different from
week
any
or the
other
day
time.
before or
Right.
last month. There's no difference
Right.
from everybody's dealing with the COVID and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
nothing has changed.
Sure.
And I just can't pinpoint what it is. Does it mean there's some type of presence that's in this house at a certain time of the night?
Any new supplements?
No.
We're trying to help you debunk it.
I
Well,
know.
not even debunk it, but just because I know there's certain things that you take that do put you into a really deep sleep. And then I guess your body is still trying to adjust to it. So like you'll have moments like that.
Nothing different.
Hmm.
The past couple of nights, I haven't even been taking the potassium or the magnesium either.
What time of night would you say this would be?
I would say it's maybe about 3 o'clock in the morning.
I knew you were
3
going to say that.
That's what time I wake up every morning.
I knew you were going to say that. That's funny.
And 3 o'clock also, they say that's when your liver starts to
Process everything in your
process
body.
everything. But I wake up at 3 regardless. I don't know. But
Yeah.
every 3:18, those are my times.
That may explain that, but what about the episode I had about 9:30 at night on my iPad?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How can you explain that when I was not asleep?
I know. That is a
Yeah,
little
that
weird.
is weird. It's the same thing. You probably didn't look up at the ceiling.
But
So-
but with that being said, like with that question, do you feel like there's a presence? My question is, where would it come from?
Yeah, I know.
Has it been here this whole time? And now that I guess we're digging more deeper into it, it's like, well, all right,
yeah.
time to say hello.
Yeah, it's opening up. It's like, oh, these people are
Uh-huh.
receptive to what I am. So I don't know. Because again, I don't even pay attention to stuff like that.
Right.
We have phantom noises in this house, but they're just phantom noises.
Mm-hmm.
Like in your closet. You have that phantom noise in your closet. Do you have any other thing going on in your room?
No, not so much anymore. I would hear certain things at night, but recently it hasn't been happening.
It moved
It moved
to
over
our
here.
room.
That's what it
There's
is.
she's not paying attention to me. So
You know what it is? Is you know how they say when you remodel things,
yeah.
it stirs them. You know, she remodeled that bedroom.
Yeah, that's what it is. You moved them over.
Mm-hmm.
You redecorate. What is that?
Is that her?
What is that? Yo,
That's not.
while John goes to check to see what that noise is, I don't know if the mic picked it up. Is that her? What was that?
Is the door open?
The door's not open. We're looking at our deck door. Look and see.
That was her.
What was it? Almost like was a bark though. No. What was that? Or
No.
breathing? Like a.
It didn't sound like breathing to me, but
What did it sound like to you? Like
it just sounded like a weird noise.
that was weird. Well, if we hear it again, we're gonna have to go research it because that was weird.
I know we may have to wrap this thing up.
No, you see what happens is when we're watching YouTube and people are watching and they go, "Oh, what's that?" And you go, "Come on, man, this is bull." But no,
No,
seriously,
this
I
is
hope the
not
mic for real
bullshit.
picked it up.
Was she stirring at all when you walked over
No,
there?
she's still laying exactly the same.
We're talking about our dog.
No, for real. She's
in her
laying
crate.
exactly the same, sleep. And as soon as I heard that noise, I looked to see if it was her.
That's what it
Because
sounded like. It was
if
her.
she was breathing hard, you can see her,
Yeah.
go up and down like that. But she is just laying dead sleep like that, like she is now.
Did it sound like dog?
It did,
almost
to
sounded.
me, it didn't.
It
sound
didn't
like
sound
dog.
like her. That's why it was like, how does that noise come out of her?
Lord have mercy.
You're gonna have to rewind that back later.
Yeah, I'm a.
I hope it picked it
but
up.
no, yeah, if it did pick it up, but what if it's some voice or something? Yo, son, we're
But
moving
it sounded like it was three sounds
at
in a
once.
row.
Yep.
Okay.
At once.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't sound like it made it distinctive, like like John.
No.
It didn't sound like a voice.
Okay.
Hopefully, when I go back to do post on this thing, it's not a voice. Because if it's saying something like "get out," we're gonna move.
Hell yeah.
I doubt it.
Okay. Sorry for the brief interruption.
It's upset that we're mocking it because
I know this it wasn't fake. Whatever that noise is.
No, but whatever it was, it's upset because we were talking about Shauntel wasn't paying attention and now moved to ours.
Yeah, and it did start doing it right when I said we'd stirred them up.
He was probably like, hell yeah.
Look, if that bedroom door opens.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Okay. Let's get back
on track.
back on track of the story.
Yeah.
This was only supposed to be like 15 to 20 minutes, and that took another 3 minutes to go over. I don't want to fixate on it at all.
Right.
But hopefully that doesn't happen. You know what I mean? It's okay. Is this going to happen tonight? Or when they talk about people that see UFOs and stuff, I've seen UFOs, but they fixate on it and they always want it to happen or to look out for
Sure.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I don't get to the point where I'm expecting something like that to happen at night.
Well,
I don't think so.
You should talk to your dreams. Talk before your dreams and ask your dream.
So ask
decipher.
myself, what am I doing?
Yeah, ask your dream exactly what it is and then see if it is actually a dream.
So when you actually woke up from your dream, did you go potty?
Twice I did.
No, but I mean, like when you actually were awake to like get up and go to work, did you have to use?
No,
Did you have to use the restroom?
I always do that. And when I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is I turn my alarms off.
But
I go to
the
the
final
bathroom,
time you did.
and that's the final time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Typically,
the real time that I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, you go and you turn on the coffee maker.
Yeah. But I've never had that happen to me ever, ever, ever in my life.
I want to know what that white light is above your bed, though.
The white light above my bed
Is
is
it the
because
clock?
No, it's not the clock. I switched out my power thing with one of the new ones I got from Costco with
It's
the
annoying.
USBs in it. I tried to cover it up under the bed, so that's what that white light is.
I don't like it.
So I'll cover it up
Fix it.
because that startled me one night too, and I was like,
Yeah, yeah,
"What's
I'm
this
sitting there
white light? It's all
watching it.
bright light
Yeah.
on the ceiling. Go out of nowhere, everything's turned off." But yeah, it's the power cord.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I think
interesting.
I think it might have been your dream. I thought it was gonna be scarier, but I think it's your dream.
What's his dream?
The black thing.
The black mass.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, it looked like.
But it felt real.
Do you know how smoke is? You have to have a visual of it to see what I'm talking about. But it's kind of
So
a.
it looked like something you've seen before.
It looks like something that I've seen before, but you've seen it in. Do you remember the Fox sisters? You ever seen the pictures of them when they did like these fake pictures and they had like an ectoplasm type thing coming out of their mouth?
Mm.
Have you seen that?
Mhm.
It was like similar to that, but it was a big black mass. It was all across, like I said, about 2 feet coming from the headboard over the ceiling, and then it came down off of the
Mm.
wall.
Where have you guys been recently?
Nowhere here.
That's what I'm saying, because who knows? Somebody brought something in here.
And
Somebody at Daddy's office put
no
the
one's been
juju
here.
on him
The last time
at
somebody
your
was
office.
here, well, I'm saying the last time somebody's been over our house was grandma
No,
Mhm.
there's
on her
somebody at
birthday.
your office, and they put
Put
is
the
that
juju on me.
yes person that you were upset and made them leave because they were late for their appointment,
Put the juju on
and
me.
they put bad energy on you.
It ain't nothing like that.
Ain't not like that. We'll see if it happens again.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think you should ask your dream just to make sure it was a dream. That way you can validate it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, since you don't think it's a big deal, when I feel that presence, I'll just wake you up so you
Don't
can
do. I don't want you
experience.
to do
No,
that.
it's not scary to you.
No,
So didn't she just say that?
no, I didn't say
She
that.
said I thought it'd
I
be
didn't say that.
scarier.
Those were your words. I didn't say
No,
that.
Whitney, what did she just say?
She said I thought it'd be scarier, I think. The
Yeah,
dream or whatever.
yeah. So
Yeah, I thought
I'll
it'd
let
be
you experience it.
scarier, meaning I think it's a dream. I don't want you to do that to me.
No, I'm saying, but again, you keep saying the dream. So
Listen, sir.
where is it coming from when I'm awake? When I know I am awake doing something else?
I don't know. Well, but you didn't see the black mass when you were awake. You only felt it.
No, yeah, like I only felt it.
Yeah. I don't know what that presence is. I told you it's probably your spirit guides. That's why you feel the presence, unless you feel eerie.
So, but it doesn't feel pleasant.
You should ask
Really?
Yeah, it
your.
doesn't. Usually,
Oh, you didn't say that.
if you get the pleasant spirits around you, you feel warmth. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? You feel comfort.
Yeah.
But if something that seems like that has some malice to it, and you feel differently, you can feel it. It's just like when you've done something. Say, for instance, you cut somebody off, and both of you guys get out of the car, and this dude is about 6'8", solid muscles, walking over to you, about to whip your ass. Do
Mhm.
you know the feeling that you may have?
Right.
Yeah.
Just like that, out of the blue, with nobody standing there.
Oh, man.
Maybe it's something that is bothering you or you're worried about in your waking life and it manifested as that black smoke in your dream.
But with the dream, that's you guys keep referring back to just that.
No,
But that was the only time that's happened. But that
But you
feeling
said
of the
earlier it was
presence,
months.
this has been happening for 2 months, but
that you felt the presence.
that presence has been around for the past couple of months. I only had that dream 2 nights ago.
Mhm.
But you guys keep referring back to the dream, but the most
The present one
is the
is the one
presence.
that's freaking you out.
Well, I thought you were
It's not freaking me
attributing
out.
to that having that dream to the presence being around you while you were asleep. That's why you had the dream.
And
Yeah.
and that's, well, I am attributing it to that
Mhm.
as
Sure.
well,
Yeah.
because it's
It
all just
could be
coming
the
in
same.
succession.
Yeah. Could be a demon getting its strength. And that's how it's starting. I'm going to watch you at night
Girl.
Give them an uppercut.
and see if you start changing. Because the minute you start floating, I'm going to karate chop you and run out. me and the dog and yell for Shauntel, come on, bring my keys. It's going to be on and popping.
No, I don't think I feel anything possessing me or anything like that. But of course, that weird presence.
Does it
I,
feel
I
like
think
does it feel like it's just staring at you or just in the room, or do you feel pressure?
I feel combination of both. But a lot of times, when people are possessed by things,
Yeah.
are usually people that are weak minded.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case. I'm not just going to let you, go ahead and take over. Let me let you take over for a few
Right.
minutes, let you drive the car. That ain't happening.
Right, right.
Not a drug addict. I don't have anything like that that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So let's burn some sage. Let's do some cleansing and see if that helps. That's my suggestion. I haven't felt it in the room yet.
Do like the Demon House did.
What they do?
I don't know what they did.
Jeez, you did the podcast with me.
I did.
They walked around.
Did they do the sage? Oh yeah, they certainly did. Sorry.
The Demon House.
Yeah.
With sage.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's cleanse it and say a prayer. Say the Lord's Prayer.
Dominus Omis. Amen. You don't even remember what that's from. Eddie Murphy. Jeez. You guys.
You said Dominus.
Nobody
Dominus
has
Omnis.
anything
Never mind.
from
get the F out.
somebody that recently passed.
Nope. Man, everybody's been trapped in the house. Nobody's
what I'm
been going
saying.
anywhere. Nobody's been doing anything.
I'm trying to think of everybody just recently passed within the last week or last 2 weeks, right?
Nobody close.
Well, maybe they felt in the living that they were closer to you than you thought.
Okay.
Maybe they remember you from elementary school and you shared a sandwich and you were the only nice person to them.
That's
Could be.
far-fetched. But
I'm
anyway.
just saying it could be. You know, remember little Jimmy? Were you ever nice to little Jimmy? And,
Anyways.
Anyway. Any other thoughts?
No. I'm just, now you just make me want to be aware. That's my takeaway.
So if it happens again, we'll come back on. If it happens to you, we'll tell the story again.
Okay. Well, you too, Whitney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, me say well, not you, me.
Maybe you guys are right though about changing things around in that bedroom, because I would feel presence here and there, and like I said, I would hear noises like things moving around, like it was someone deliberately moving something.
Yeah, and I don't hear that bang. Remember, and I would say, "What is that noise?"
Yeah, in the closet.
Yeah, I don't hear that.
But it wasn't in the closet, it was more so by the window.
Yeah, by the window.
And
Did you
then-
hear it, Daddy? Did you ever hear it?
No, you guys told me about it, but
When did you guys first start doing this podcast?
April.
Okay, because I don't remember. I moved things around by like July. And then remember I told you I woke up and I saw something?
It's in July.
Yeah, because my bed was near the window at that point.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what, like I told you, that's where I would hear things.
We started, when did we talk about the Hat Man?
I don't know.
That was definitely sometime in July. Because didn't we go to Richmond around that time?
Yeah, I believe so. Did you see the Hat Man?
No.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, that may be it.
Are you looking up to see?
Yeah, but you were saying something before Shauntel was talking about it.
Special shout out to our lovely baby girl, our youngest daughter. She's celebrating her birthday this weekend. And I just want to say happy birthday. Yay. Right, Daddy?
Yay.
Thank you. We don't have what do you call it? A clapping.
Oh, yeah, the little...
A clap soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you'll have to take that. I can sing for you if you want.
It was June 8th that we did the Hat Man show.
Mm-hmm.
Which one did you do with us?
The first one I did was the stories that I told about our old house. And then I remember listening to that one podcast with the woman and her son who said they had an experience with the Hat Man. So I know that was like sometime around June, July.
Okay.
Near his birthday.
When you first recorded with us was June 23rd.
Okay.
So it was the end of, so it started happening in July. It's the next thing that we did was scary movies and alien abductions.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
was yours a black mass? Yours was black too, like solid, like how Daddy's saying?
Yeah, remember I said it was like an orb, but it was black. Yeah, it was just not that big. It was just an orb. And then it was, I don't want to say smoky because it wasn't smoky, but it wasn't like solid. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like maybe things were coming out of it, but it went away fast.
Did it go through the window?
No. Mm-mm.
It just dissipated.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
once we cut off here, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about on that TV show Outcast.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should screenshot the picture and show it to the audience as well. Good idea.
So you should have mentioned that earlier.
I know, but it didn't come back to my mind until you said something about me moving things around in that room. Because like I said, I don't hear things as often. And sometimes I would, and it would wake me up. Then I'd just go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I guess because I don't give as
You
much
know what?
attention.
I just thought about
What?
Shauntel and I text normally each other in the middle of the night when we're awake. And she would say, "Did you hear that?"
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time I got one? Probably in July, right?
Yeah. And I mean, we had pretty noisy neighbors.
We
at
had
one point
noisy
as well.
neighbors, so it would be a combination of things.
Hold on. Do you know what I'm thinking about?
What?
Yeah.
That desk is gone.
Yep.
Part of that desk is in our bedroom. Do you
Why?
remember I used that to go in the closet to record one time, and I used just that part of the desk?
Then you need to take it out ASAP. But also, so did anybody hear that thud from last night? Now that we're talking about stuff,
No.
What thud? Because it could have been me.
it could have been. What, did you come in around 3?
No.
That's when it came. That's when it came. It was about 3. Yeah, about 3-ish.
Hmm.
What time did you come in?
No, I was in the house, remember? But I got up at some point.
Why are you asking her business?
Oh. So what was the noise last night? And I said something to you.
No, I don't remember.
It was, you sure that wasn't when I went to the door and I said you left it
No,
unlocked?
it was 3 at night. It was 3.
I don't know.
It was just before I took out the cord to my phone and it fell in the fan. Remember? I go,
Yeah.
it was before that. I'm pretty sure. Well, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The noise have transferred from her room to ours. So thank you for sending it our way. Appreciate it.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe move the desk out of our room and let's see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's changed. Is she moved around stuff in that room, and that desk,
Yeah.
it's gone. Besides that couple of pieces that I use from the desk.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
So,
weird.
any other thoughts?
No.
I just had another thought. It's too morbid, but remember when I went to a funeral?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stuff from the funeral's in the room.
What stuff?
The calendar, the t-shirt.
Yeah.
I know.
And I
but
watch her all the time.
I know, but we've had things from funerals that we've been to recently. Remember, my cousin
just
passed
telling
away,
you.
and I wore her bracelet for over a month.
Yeah.
And we've had other things like that in our bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe that's what it is. We're trying to debunk it. It's not going to work. Just
Yeah, it's not working.
All right.
Okay. I guess that's enough thoughts, because from the person
We're
who
rambling.
originally did not want to do this earlier, when I tried to get this done earlier after dinner instead of 11 o'clock
What
at
about
night.
before dinner? Try early as soon as you get home.
I get home and I want to eat because I eat once a day.
Boo.
No, that is the truth.
It's gonna be the truth. I still don't like
So-
it.
Anyways,
Okay.
so we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Thank you guys for listening. If you're still listening to this part of the story that
We
we
appreciate
rambled on, we appreciate it. If you have any stories like ours, and if you want to share your stories, send it to jwcarterfilmworks@gmail.com. Join our Facebook group, A Mysteries and Beliefs Podcast with John Carter, under the same name on Instagram. Hit us up there. Oh, and check out my new artwork that I put on the website, Mysteries and Beliefs with John Carter. Until next time,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
peace.